I told you I was coming with something different, didn't I? Y'all wasn't listening. Y'all wasn't listening. But wait, I'm there's more. What's going on, Renzo gang? You already know what time it is. It's your boy Brian Renzo Viz, and today I'm here with something different, you guys. I'm going to be reacting to WWE Undertaker's most savage shots at superstars. For all my wrestling fans out there, I'm a huge wrestling fan. And Undertaker is definitely one of those iconic superstars that I grew up on. I grew up watching. I started out, the Attitude Era, and then for a while I stopped watching wrestling because I was just too young, to remember all of this stuff. And then once I got a little older, I got into the Ruthless Aggression era where John Cena and Batista and Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar, that class came in. I started out, the Monday Night Wars, but I didn't remember too much of it. So unfortunately, of course, as I got older, I went back and did my research and watched everything. And of course, I just love wrestling. And so far, I've only been to three WWE events. No, sorry, I'll scratch that. Two WWE events, Raw and SmackDown. And I've been to my first ever AEW show last August. I will be going to Monday Night Raw next month. And unfortunately, it pains me that I will never see Undertaker compete ever, especially at WrestleMania. That's definitely a place I really wanted to go this year. But the way them prices are, I'm going to be sitting right here in my room watching it. But, I'm here right now to react to one of the best wrestlers of everybody knows Undertaker. Everybody does. As you can see, I'm dressed almost like one of his gimmicks, the American Bad Undertaker. So without further ado, let's dive on into the video.
Are you really the next big thing or the next big bitch?
You ain't had to do Brock Lesnar like that, Undertaker. Come on, man. But it's a most savage moment, so let's get into it. R.I.P. Bray Wyatt. I hate I never got to see him compete.
I hate everyone. But Austin, your name is on top of the list. Let me tell you something, boy. I'm gonna beat you like you've never been beaten before. And there ain't a damn thing you or any of you can do about it.
Minister of Darkness, Undertaker.
My appreciation, I've done the right thing for you. I always do. Have some turkey.
I don't want your damn turkey, but I will tell you where you can stuff it.
Tell him, Taker. Tell him.
Down. Something tells me your answer's gonna be yes. I guess when it comes to horsemen, you were the one with all the guts.
Oh.
We have 3 words for you. Yourself.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know, in all my years here, I don't think I've ever seen quite so many assholes gathered in one place. Test. Just like my country, I don't take no shit.
Wait a minute. That was the Attitude Era.
That you had, and I took the best that Triple H had, and I put you both down.
That is true. He did beat Triple H and Shawn Michaels in 2 WrestleManias. Like literally, those 4 years, he beat both Shawn Michaels twice and ended his career. And then 2 years later, he beat Triple H. Now, the first match him and Triple H had, Taker couldn't even walk out. Now, that next match, that when Shawn Michaels was the special guest referee inside that Hell in a Cell match, whoa, that was the end of an era match. Like, that was really the last of the Attitude Era. That was they were the last ones of the Attitude Era. That was it. That's why that match was very emotional.
You were in high school, trying to get some off of old Mary Jane Rottencrotch. I was humping these roads, and I was winning WWF titles. Austin, July 25th, fully loaded. Your blood will flow. I'm gonna bust your head open, and I might even drink the blood from the cut.
Well,
wait a minute.
Let me ask you this. If you were Triple H, wouldn't you have taken the night off? You're damn right you would have. He can hide behind McMahon. He can hide behind his skank old lady.
Now, Braun, I've been watching you for a long time. And one day,
Braun Breaker,
a very special talent.
Yes.
It's just one thing. It ain't today.
Hey, Steph, why don't you tell me something? Why don't you tell me what it's like to be married to a man who doesn't have a set? Tell you what.
Undertaker was savage on the mic.
Are you really the next big thing or the next big bitch?
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
I taught you everything you know about evil, but I didn't teach you everything I know. And most of all, you're unworthy of being my brother.
Oh.
Do you ever
I remember
talk to
that.
your old lady anymore? Because if you did, you would know. She signed me to a fat contract.
Talk
Lots
to
of
him.
years, lots of zeros. You get the pleasure of paying me lots of money to kick your stank ass.
Talk to him.
You will meet your maker.
Who's that? Who's that?
That's a lifelike dummy of...
Oh, this guy. I don't remember him. That's the Ruthless Aggression era. I do recognize, yeah, that's the Ruthless Aggression
Who the
era.
hell do you think you are? I'm the guy that's getting ready to jump up there and plant this soup bone about 6 inches in the middle of your face.
AJ Styles. You know, for such a small man, you got a really big mouth.
It's that look that says nobody can beat me, nobody can touch me.
Yeah.
You haven't been taken where I'm going to take you at Unforgiven.
Excuse me.
Now, I will say this. When Undertaker dropped the Dead Man gimmick and the Ministry of Darkness and the Mortician, and he became more, the American Bad Taker, he was definitely a savage on that mic. Like Undertaker back in the day, like for a very long time in WWE, he was the locker room leader for a reason. Undertaker was like that. I wish I had the pleasure. I wish I had the pleasure of, seeing him compete. I really wish I did, especially at WrestleMania. It killed me to see him lose to Brock Lesnar the first time. Roman Reigns, I was a little disappointed with that match. And his very last match during COVID, him and AJ Styles, that was the best match of that Mania, the Boneyard match. And for him to pick AJ Styles as his last opponent, that was phenomenal. No pun intended. Let's get back into it.
The Undertaker. 2 unprovoked attacks. First, The Rock on SmackDown, and now Maven here tonight.
Are those your teeth?
Maven?
Yes, sir, they are.
Would you like to keep your teeth in your mouth?
Yes, sir, I would.
Are we done, Coach?
Yes, sir, we're done.
Why are you still here?
Leave, Coach.
And Shamrock wins. Oh, wait a minute.
I like your Rock Shamrock.
It's getting late. Do you know where your sister's at? Because I do.
Insists that I call him Mr. Mayor now. I didn't get mad when you stole
Look at
all
old
my
Kane.
moves.
Last night,
He
Triple
did
H
steal his
and
moves.
Austin, them boys had themselves a hell of a game plan. That it took Triple H, it took Austin, that bitch, and the boss to beat a one-armed man.
Why
Tonight,
is everybody
Austin,
disrespecting
he comes face to
Stephanie?
face with Big Daddy Deadman.
I got more shower time than you've got ring time. Decide to interrupt me again, it will be your last time, and that is a promise.
You are nothing but a broken down has-been.
I had much rather be a broken down has-been than a giant that never was.
Oh.
Are you just standing in the rings like somebody taking a huge crap in my yard? Is that you're so full of crap, your eyes are starting to turn brown?
Oh,
I
Lord.
want you to take your ass to church, and you better give your soul to the Lord, because your ass belongs to me.
Talk to him,
Screw
Taker.
you, I don't know. But I've been here a long damn time. And I ain't
Yeah,
ready
yeah.
for my career to be over. You're not gonna have to worry about being fired after Survivor Series. You're gonna have to worry about me beating the living crap out of all of you. Now, Jeff Hardy, We can do this the easy.
I'm telling you, back in the day, Undertaker was the locker room leader, and I'm gonna just say this for those that didn't know. Like back then, Undertaker did not play, especially backstage in that locker room. If you were a superstar back then, you act right or you're gone. Because Undertaker did not play, and at the time, I'd rather deal with higher ups than deal with Taker, especially wrestlers court. No, Undertaker. That segment might have been real. Seriously, even though a lot of that stuff is scripted, that might have been real because Taker did not play. And if you got The Rock looking like, yeah, Undertaker wasn't playing.
Easy way. That you come down to the ring. I slap you around like the little bitch you are.
Come on now. You disrespected Matt Hardy.
And I'll disrespect you again.
Hey, Taker, man.
Talk to
Look,
him.
I just wanted to congratulate you on your wife being pregnant. No, look, seriously. Seriously. One day I'm gonna have a kid.
She don't need your damn congratulations. So why don't you just get the hell out of here? Princess, shut your face.
I love this
In
Taker.
13 days, Austin, I'm going to skin your rattlesnake ass. I'll be wearing you on my feet. How do you like that?
I took the one thing from you that was most important.
Your career.
Your career.
You can talk about all the monkey's nipples you want, but you called me out, boy. I'm still down with the devil, and I will go medieval on your ass. I'm gonna beat you down like the bitch you are.
Why are you so ruthless, Undertaker?
Now the third call was to 911 because I believe your husband is about to be in the need of medical help.
Oh,
The Undertaker.
Stephanie is accusing The Undertaker of running over Stone Cold.
Is this true?
Really?
It's true.
What? What?
She is a sleazy tramp.
Oh, boy.
oh.
First time you mention her. Think you're mad because she does the Faith Breaker, a.k.a. the Styles Clash, better than you do. She got it over. Try me. I'll make
Oh.
you famous. Where the hell were you? Who in the hell is Chris Jericho to call a WWF meeting? Let me remind you, you little sawed-off pissant. Comes out here right now and apologizes to me.
Mr. McMahon and company. The owner of the WWF.
You put your hands on me last week.
And
Might do it again.
tell him.
From the very day that you were born, you've been your daddy's.
I remember that.
Remember the lessons of love? Do you remember this?
Ric Flair, what are you doing?
I can't hear your son getting his kicked. Hey, Flair, your boy's a bleeder, just like Arn Anderson. You came out and wanted to hit me with a chair. Oh, you're laughing now, boy, but you won't in a minute. You got a date with the dead man.
In a handicapped tag team match.
Are you
Need to
serious?
watch your mouth, rich boy.
I remember that.
You're gonna be the one handicapped.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
You need to watch your ass.
Talk
You
to him.
can go to hell.
What?
You go to hell with him.
What?
I don't know if you realize it or not, but you're trespassing on private property.
Oh, boy.
Because while you were scratching and kicking and clawing and screwing,
Oh my
I ain't
goodness.
no rattlesnake. I'm the dead man.
Yeah.
If you
He
try
is.
me, I'll make you famous.
Tell him why I'm gonna beat him at WrestleMania. Sean.
I remember that. Undertaker was smart for that. He was smart for that. Undertaker was very he played them two like a fiddle. He actually had Shawn Michaels, almost ready to turn on Triple H. That's how smart Taker is, like for real.
so big? You think you're so bad?
Everybody used to hit
When
bits back
Daddy
then.
wakes up, tell him the Undertaker took back his yard. 5 years ago,
Talk
a
to him.
broken hand, a broken ankle, a broken rib, or a broken jaw, I still would have beat your ass. To join us. Join you?
That's what he said, all right. That's what
Hell,
he said.
I can't even stand to look at you.
You're lucky because I'm not in your family, because if I was, I would have already beat your ass to a bloody pulp.
I would have too.
Dream of becoming world champion.
Those are awful bold words, little man.
I'm 7'2".
I remember that.
500 pounds.
Largest
What that
athlete
mean?
in the world today.
When I can do it right now.
What's wrong? I just had a match before.
Dude,
Hell, boy, you almost got beat by a damn rookie. If you ever
I think we're talking about John Cena.
family, I'm gonna show you what it's like to step on somebody's family.
I think he was talking about John Cena on that
I
part.
stay retired out of respect. Or is it fear?
He was trying to.
Two greatest WrestleMania matches of my career. Yet he still didn't get it done. Is a
That
man
was true.
that I humbled.
Yeah, he did.
Whose
But
career I ended.
he did.
When you're riding on the dark side, we were the ones that
APA.
rode with you and watched your back.
Now I ain't slapped anybody in the face.
Now I ain't gonna lie, APA back in the day, they were like pretty much, you had Taker, BSK, and then you had APA. That's just how tough those men were back then. Like back in the day, you wouldn't step to none of them back in the day. They ain't play that. I'm telling you.
If I'd have slapped anybody in the face, you two'd be sitting here crying like a couple little babies. I'm on my way to the ring right now. You get it together, son, and I'll show you what it means to respect somebody.
Oh, Undertaker definitely was a savage on the mic. Whoo, yeah. For a long time growing up, Undertaker, I know Undertaker, is the dead man persona. I didn't really get into the whole American Bad, I didn't get into that all the way. I'm not really, used to Taker, popping off at the mouth like he was. I'm not really used to that, but I love it. He definitely, definitely, definitely put people in their places. And I will say that's what I call being a savage. He definitely will put you in your place. And he didn't care who you were. The boss, he didn't care if you were the Rock, Stone Cold, his own crew, or his own brother, He just did not care. This is Undertaker we're talking about. That's why he's definitely one of the greatest superstars of all time. I really hate that I never got to see this man compete. That's always something I've always wanted to see is Undertaker compete. Unfortunately, he's finally retired. He's finally in the Hall of Fame, and he gave us so many memories for over 30 plus years. And I still say to this day, thank you to Undertaker. Thank you, Taker. Even though this was the savage, most savage moments Undertaker had, but I still thank Undertaker for all the memories. You made my childhood, amazing, Undertaker. You really did. And it was very heartbreaking to see you lose your streak, and it was very heartbreaking to see you ride off in the sunset for one last time in your last WrestleMania match before you went into the Hall of Fame to finally hang up the boots. It was hard seeing it, but I'm glad that you gave us the memories and I'm glad you wanted to go out on your own terms and not had to be forced out with injury or a career-ending injury. I'm glad you went out on your own terms. That's what I'm talking about. Post comments down below. Let me know what you all thought. If you enjoyed my reaction, hit the like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Renzo Gang, we out. You feel me?